But this is where my physique is currently at the start of my diet. Week 1, I'm gonna be fucking shredded, I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna have the best physique that I've ever had. I will be fucking shredded, I'm telling you right now. I will be absolutely diced on this same spot in 14 weeks time. And people are gonna be like, steroids! He's on steroids!
This is the start of my competition prep.
Yulo weighing this morning at 196 pounds. They've lost over 5 kilos. Bam. 9 weeks, 1 day out.
Nine weeks out, and this is when all the problems started happening. As a lot of you know, I have a problem in my leg that's never going to get better, and basically this happened. Right boys, I'm in trouble. It's a weird feeling going to bed and knowing that it's probably going to be a lot worse tomorrow.
Woke up the next morning and I could not walk. Over the next few days, it just got worse. It didn't get any better. Like over the next 3 days, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. And it happens when I'm 8 weeks out. I wish I felt sorry enough for myself to like cry on camera right now. I don't think I can compete. But I can't really do that. I'm not gonna cry and I'm not gonna moan about that because I am gonna compete. Like whatever it takes, even if I have to enter the freaking wheelchair category. That's why I can't like give you like a video where I'm like crying and really upset because I like in all honesty, you know, like I believe in myself. The purpose of life is to solve problems. The human brain gets like depressed and bored if it has no problems to solve. And I fucking love problems, so I fucking love this. If it was easy, why would I do it?
Basically, I spent about 4 weeks in bed, lost a load of muscle, gained a load of fat, and any dreams that I had of competing were now gone. I had accepted that. I'd accepted that I wasn't going to be competing. I'd accepted that I wasn't going to be stepping on stage. And despite all that, I was happy. I was glad to be able to walk again, I was glad to be not in constant pain, and I was glad to be able to do the things that I love to do and go back to living my normal life.
Oh yeah man, I'm going to be on about 2 or half 2.
Quarter turn facing the rear.
Here we go.
I went to the show that I was originally meant to do to watch my friend Tom and Brandon compete. Going there and seeing those guys get on stage, it motivated me and it inspired me to get back on prep and compete myself. There was only one more show that I was able to do, and that would be in 6 weeks time. I thought, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna push, we're gonna try and do prep Mark 2.
I've only got 6 weeks until I'm competing again.
Shit. I wake up in the middle of the night and there's something wrong with my knee. I go to hospital, they find out I have an infection in my knee. I'm in hospital for a week, I get fat again, I gain about 15 pounds a week. And then I sit in the hospital bed and I think, you know what, the world obviously does not want me to compete, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I am going to step on that stage. I'm going to do it, even if it fucking kills me.
What was meant to be a smooth 16-week prep into a 4-week prep, we are competing. Today is the day. The last 4 months have led to this. Blood, sweat, tears, surgeries. Today's the day. Today is show day. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna have some fun. And we're gonna see what happens. Good fucking morning, boys and girls. We're currently 0 days out. It is show day. Unfortunately, I do not have a scale to show you my weight this morning, but we were 175 pounds yesterday, so I'm going to assume that we're quite light. I feel like it could be a lot leaner, and I feel like it could be a lot bigger. For the 4-week prep that we've had, and everyone's like, oh, I've done 16, I've done 20 and all this shit. We have done absolute bits. So just go out there and enjoy it. First, we've got to go back to the venue, go for a briefing, get a tan. All I want to do from this is to get on stage, have a fucking great time, pose well, and look good compared to how I previously was, and then anything else is a bonus, you know? Like, obviously I'm not gonna fucking lie, I'd love to win it, but I have no expectation to, given my 4-week prep, and everyone else has been prepping for like 16 weeks, so I'm not gonna have a tantrum, I'm not gonna be disappointed if I don't win or don't place, but we're just gonna go out there, we're gonna give it our fucking best shot, and anything else that happens is a bonus. So like, in my head, mentally, I've already won it. Like, I've won it for me, I've already won it, and then if I actually do win anything or I do place, that is a bonus, but we're gonna treat the stage and go out there like we have already fucking won. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to wear my leg support on stage, which is like a half leg support. So I normally wear the suspender. You saw in my last video, or earlier in this one, I have to wear that every single day in order to walk. So I'm gonna wear like a half leg one below the knee on stage. But yeah, I used to be like really fucking insecure about stuff like that, and the thought of even showing anyone my leg support would scare the shit out of me, you know? Like when I was younger, I used to like hide it from girls that came around my house and stuff, and used to like go into the bathroom to get changed and all this shit. But now I literally don't give a fuck, you know? I'm happy to wear it in front of a stage, in front of loads of people. And I kind of realised that the only person that really cares is yourself. That it's a very selfish notion to think that everyone else gives a shit about your issues, you know what I mean? No one gives a fuck. They just see a black tie or a leg support on my leg and they're like, I wonder what that is. That is literally it. And to think that people actually care about it is selfish as fuck. Boy, we are looking vascular. We are looking vascular. But anyway, so we're wearing that on stage, and that is like a massive victory for me, just because you got to do the stuff that scares you to grow and become like a better person. Ain't that right, Alex? Amen. Amen. Everyone's waiting around there, but we decided to go back to our hotel, which is about 15 minutes away, and risk it. And they said that
if you're called on and you're too late, you've lost. You won't compete. Simple as that.
We're hoping we're going to get back to the venue in time. Basically, we're meeting Jake and Dion here. They're going to drive us from here to the subway to get a pre-show meal, then back to the venue, and hopefully we don't miss it. Like,
it's, mate, he's literally changed gear and it shut itself.
can you get it into gear?
Nah, mate, it's literally not going into gear or anything.
Oh, fuck. How far away are you?
45 minutes.
Oh, no. The show started 20 minutes ago, and if we miss it, I've literally missed it. We were going to have a subway, but as Jake and Dion are running late, I can't get to a subway, so we have a service station duck wrap instead, which I'm really fucking looking forward to. It looks disgusting. It looks like it's come out of something's asshole. That's some good shit. I just got a message, and apparently they're flying through things really quick, so we've got to go back right now. Can we check out, please? Thank you.
I just need your key and that's all.
It's right there. What is it going on about?
4 weeks is the very moment where I might miss my slot on stage because I decided to go back and lie on a bed because I'm such a lazy cunt. Ah! I haven't had time to practice any of my posing either. Do you know, like the day before the exam and you're like, yeah. I think we've just about made it.
Hey, Steph. Jeez. Take your hands away. Give me a fucking will you?
Good burn, mate.
How are you feeling? Any words? Final moment.
Felt better, felt worse.
Supposed to,
Mad. Wobbs.
Every time I close my eyes, I see a vision of you standing there. Even when we're miles apart, I feel you dancing at my feet. I can't seem to breathe without you close. I need to know that you were here. Wrap my arms around you, dancing to the rhythm, your heartbeat. Deep into the night we stay. Blinded by the lights we sway.
Here we go then, boys and girls. The last 16 weeks, directly or indirectly, have led up to this. They have led up to this very moment. And like I said, I've stepped on that stage a winner. Regardless of what happens, I stepped on that stage like I'd already won.
Quarter turn to your right. Hands overhead.
The way it works is everyone gets on stage at once. They select the first call-outs, which are going to be the top 5, and then they put everyone else in like subcategories. They selected the first group and sent another group for the back, which is what I was in, and then I knew I wasn't in the first call-outs. But then they brought me back to the front, in the middle, and I was like, hang on, what's going on here then? What is going on? So I was like super confused at this point, because I was convinced that I hadn't made top 5, and then I was like, hang on, I might have made top 5. So now they're selecting the top 5 for first call outs, and they started going through numbers, and I wasn't getting chosen. I didn't get chosen, and like I said, I was like, alright, fair enough. I gave everything I could, only had 4-week prep, and then at the very end they call my number, so that means I've at least made top 5, which I'm super happy about. Top 5 in 4 weeks when I wasn't even expected to place is fucking incredible. Like right now the tan's like dripping into my eyes, I can barely see, it's like burning out my retinas, but I'm just so happy to be up there, you know.
Could we run through your quarter turns again, please, gentlemen? So could we have a quarter turn to your right?
Transitions. Yeah. Nice. That's it, tight. Obliques. Tight, nice, come on.
Quarter turn to your right, facing the rear of the stage.
Wide, wide, yes.
Quarter turn to your right.
That's it. Nice.
110, Mo, to centre stage.
110. Come on, Mo. Yes.
Now it's time for the eye walk. So that's basically an individual posing routine where everyone goes up and they do their own like little set of poses. You're meant to practice this, but I made it up completely on the spot. I was like there, like trying to work out what poses to do, and you could just tell I was confused at this point. So now is the time where they announce the top 3, and honestly guys, I didn't expect to place, but I thought I might be able to get 2nd or maybe 3rd if I was really, really lucky. And so they start calling out the numbers. They call out number 3, and
109, Elias.
it wasn't me. It wasn't me, and I was like, fair enough, you know, maybe I got 2nd, and then they called out 2nd.
Competitor 106, Kieran. And in first place, competitor 110, Mo.
And then they called my number for first, and I was like, what the fuck? Look, I don't even know where I'm going. I walked to the wrong place twice. I don't even know my number. How crazy, man. How absolutely crazy. Like, at this point, I was just shell-shocked, you know? I wasn't like this euphoric, like, crazy moment. I was honestly absolutely shell-shocked, overwhelmed with emotions. I was just like, what the hell is going on? But we got first place. 4 weeks. I want to say thank you so much to everyone for support, honestly guys. Like, I could not have done it without you. People drive me on Instagram, the messages, the DMs. When I was in hospital, the amount of messages like saying get better soon, you can do this bro, you can pull it away. Like the hardest days in prep where I was absolutely starving on poverty calories, you guys got me through it.
Brady. Oh, mate. Untouchable talent.
No, it's cool, it's cool.
What the fuck was that, mate? Holy fucking shit.
4 weeks, that's fucking insane.
Mate, thank you so much, dude. Why? Oh my god, mate, what just happened?
That's crazy. What is that tan?
Mate, that tan is an unmatched tan, mate.
I want to say thank you so fucking much to everyone that has supported me through this prep, to everyone that has supported me generally, to everyone that has hated on me, you know, commented like, he must be on steroids, you can't do this in this time, like all the shit, all the hate, all the love, like literally I love it all. It all adds fuel to the fire, it all drives me. Where to from now? What do I do now? I don't really have any aspirations of competing. Obviously you need to take gear to compete and get far in competitions and become an IFBB pro. You're not going to do it naturally, and I don't really have any aspirations to do that. It would fuck up my leg big time. I'd go spotty, I'd go bold, but as I'm still a junior for 1 more year, I may try and do the biggest show in the UK, depending on what you guys think. I may try and compete at Body Power next year.
Not bad for a cripple boy that hasn't trained legs in approximately 4 months at all. We'll ignore this one, like this one's non-existent.
Josh coached me through this entire prep, through like the thick and the thin, and I want to give a massive shout out to Josh. But we need to grab a session soon because he does absolute fucking bits. Really knowledgeable guy, one of the only guys I'll actually trust to my physique and diet and stuff because he knows his shit. He's not a bro. He's just started taking gear as well, so it's like really, really interesting to follow him on social medias. But Josh Bridgman, mate, you're a fucking hero. Yo. Mate, I got first.
You're a legend.
What the fuck, dude? But we shall see. Maybe I'll change my mind, maybe I won't, but it's worth going out of a bang before I retire from competing. But yeah, that was nuts. When I was doing almost an hour of cardio in the morning on like 1500 calories and I was absolutely dying, I could barely walk to the gym, let alone get up to do weight training and cardio. I listened to these stories or podcasts of humans doing these crazy feats. You set your own limitations. So many limitations, things that you don't think can happen, are set by yourself as like a preservation mechanism, or just because your body wants to survive and it doesn't want to thrive. They are set in your own head by yourself. And if you truly believe you can do something, if you say fuck you to all the doubters and say fuck you to the odds and just work your absolute ass off, you can do it. I had surgery 4 weeks before this. I was in a hospital bed, almost 20 pounds of weight lost in an impossible amount of time. I just want to say thank you so much, and yeah, that's phenomenal, guys. Now I'm going to go out, I'm going to get pissed, I'm going to eat loads of food and get really fucking drunk and fat. I love you to bits. Peace out. Keep killing it, guys. See you later.
That's how you get addicted to smoking.